Hello everyone, welcome to another video essay. In this segment, I want to share with you the behind the scenes of A Message to Black Women and how the reactions of it were more than positive. Now, I have to take you back to the beginning. A Message to Black Women was written in 1992 by me. Haven't been published in any books yet, but I just wrote it as a poem I'd like to write and share my thoughts of the subject. Now, in its original form, it was okay. Over time, in the 5-year span, I changed it up. And by the time I was approached by a gentleman on America Online in a chat room called The Real Black Man for Black Women, I think that's the name of the chat, we had a discussion. I told him I had a poem that I'd like to share with the group. There were 23 of us as the AOL chat rooms code at the time, so I said okay. He said okay too, the moderator, so we agreed to post a poem. And needless to say, A Message to Black Women, the poem, was truly something that the ladies definitely enjoyed. And now I would like to share with you the same poem. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy A Message to Black Women. Black women, queens of the earth, princesses of both sun and moon. There is something I must express, which I wish not to relay later, but soon. Allow me with bended knee, humbly descending upon your many thrones, for I have scripted a poem you may enjoy, although some parts hit home. Black women, for years I have mused, as a man of color in a desert confused. You state you long for a good black man, yet some of us wonder if there's another motive planned. Here I kneel, one black man, willing to dare, thoughts, feelings, tenderness, love to share. Along comes dark women, I seriously wish to know. Negative demeanor turns approach cold. I ask for men everywhere, what's the deal? We sit frustrated, upset. Maybe we shouldn't believe what is written in ebony and jet, in essence too. With articles penned, what black women need is to love a black man, rapidly vanishing breed. I know you look for a brighter day when your king next to you announces he's gay. Peace you seek, yet trouble you face when the warrior selects a queen from another race. I say humbly, delay your travels to distant shores, my dear precious queens. Do not sojourn far. Seek out a good man here. Find one who's honest and true. Do not deny yourselves this golden opportunity, daughters of the darkened hue. We men acknowledge your status, accomplishments, advanced education. We simply request you stand with us on common ground, not higher elevation. Not to deny all you've done, we do know knowledge is strength. We only plead you relate with us, sharing equal length. For centuries we men have been carried, in belly and on back, by strong black queens who've gone before. Dedication, loyalty, not a lack. Allow us men to stand and rise, proving to you that we belong, in the hopes that one day your love for us will be repaid, because you make us oh so strong. Alas, my dear queens, permit me to rise. It is my sincerest hope you do not give up pursuit, a manly prize. The rest we leave to you. All I've done is offer a petition. Farewell, my queens. It is the end of my mission. That's it. And as you can tell, after hearing that poem, the reaction was so strong, so loving from the women in the chat that they just, not only myself, but three other brothers who typed out the poem, we all typed out a stanza, they thanked us. And they really thanked us. In fact, I received emails because once they found that I was the one who wrote that poem, I received emails upon emails congratulating me for a job well done. In their words, not mine. I think that I did okay. I did the best job I could. So from that, you would think that would be the end of the story, right? Not exactly. The poem caught the attention of a moderator of the old NetNor chat rooms. NetNor used to be a black-owned website until it used to be a black website on AOL until apparently that faded away. But NetNor, one of the moderators, heard about this poem and wanted to share in August of 1997, wanted to share it with their audience. Now, the moderator of our chat room, the AOL chat room, agreed with that. And he asked me again if I could like to share that poem with the rest of the audience. Of course, I want to do that. I'm not going to let an opportunity go to waste. So I did that. And all I can just tell you is that, again, in that same Saturday, August evening in 1997, by the way, the NetNor reading was well advertised, I should say. It was so advertised a lot that it was not only held in one chat room or even two, but 3 chat rooms. 3 chat rooms. And after we finished typing up, well, let me back up a little bit. Let me set this up just right. So we meet with the NetNor moderator. The NetNor moderator that evening introduces us through our screen names. So we introduced ourselves, and then just like we did with the AOL chat room, we typed out the stanzas from the poem. And ladies and gentlemen, all you good folks out there, all I can tell you is at the end of that reading, that night, I had, and I will not ever lie with this, 3 straight hours of black women emailing me, almost in tears, thanking me to write that poem. Again, this is a gift from the Creator. I don't want to say that, oh, because of me, you black. No. It was just the fact that I just did what I could to write a positive poem, and most of the women acknowledged that. Not only did they acknowledge that, they thanked me for that, and I was very happy. Of course, I didn't have my book out at the time. It wasn't in any published book, but I can tell that it was something that black women needed, because of all the hip-hop rap artists and gangster rap artists who call them the B word or the H word or whatever word they call them to demean them. Finally, they had something that they can listen to and realize they were special. They were princesses of both sun and moon. They were the queens that deserve to be queens even today. Black women are queens, no matter what. No matter how you say it, black women are queens and should be treated as such. So, all I can just tell you is that that poem really generated a lot of love that night, and it really generated a lot of love in that NetNor community, just like it did with AOL in the AOL chat room. So I was very happy, and even to this day, I am so proud of that poem because of the power it has. So no doubt, I wanted it for my first book, The Depths of My Soul. This was published in 2001. This one, the first, and I think the best one. So that aftermath, you would say that is the end of the story, right? Not quite, not quite. The book actually came through an idea from someone who I knew very well on AOL. Now she doesn't know me at all. That's okay, because she's doing something else in her life. But I would say a user that I used to talk to who knew people in the industry, and this is not about that, but this is about the idea of writing a book. So it was because of this black woman that I started to begin the idea of writing my first book 4 years before it actually happened. She put in my mind the idea, if I put this in the book, it can actually do some good. And guess what? She was so right. So I can really tell you that A Message to Black Women, the poem, really is a powerful poem, but it also shows that literature is a powerful tool if you use positive words to express a positive message. Not only the book idea came about, but in each reading that I've taken this poem and read it, it has inspired so many black women to feel good about what is being written. Finally, a black man who writes about black women in the positive. And that's what I think we should all do. But again, on the other side, the flip side, I could just tell you there were a few men that did not appreciate that I was giving too much love. But those are guys, those gentlemen are those gentlemen. And I can stand the little small criticism I had. But that's okay. That's okay. The reaction of A Message to Black Women to me is there's a positive message. And again, just like I said, literature is a positive tool if used the right way, and it can inspire a race of people to do well. And we're seeing that today with Gen Z and all of the words and phrases that they're using. They want to spread positivity. They want messaging that goes in the positive. I understand that. I truly understand that. But this is the role that writers and authors have. We can inspire a better world. In fact, I don't know if I mentioned that in A Better World in my last, one of my last video essays, but I really believe literature can bring about a positive change if used the right way. So, A Message to Black Women was very much needed and well deserved for all the black ladies and the black women watching this. Thank you. Thank you for sticking by us black men, even when you didn't have to stick by us at all. Thank you. It's much appreciated. So with that, I can just tell you, The Depths of My Soul can still be found on Amazon. Barnes & Noble, we want to give it a try. I don't have any copies left, sorry. But please give it a try and, just look it up. But I will say, as a afterword or epilogue to this, is that, my life continued just as way it is now. Of course, I'm now on progress to write a 5th book right now. So actually jump-started my writing career, which I always wanted to do. I always had a book in mind, but to include that poem in the book now where people can see it and people can look at it and criticize it if they want to, or praise it if they need to too. So it really helps me feel good about myself, but also that'll help so many people with that poem. So I can tell that I've gone longer than I thought I was going to, but I want to share the behind the scenes of A Message to Black Women with you. I do want to thank each and every one for watching. You stayed this long. Thank you so much. Your support really means a lot. And if you like to, please hit that subscribe button down there, along as in the description. Visit my website. I would really appreciate it if you do. Check out all the different features that are there, and just have a chance to say hello. Make a friend if you can. Okay? All right. I want to thank each and every one of you for staying with me this long again. I really appreciate your support. And always, in closing, I just want each and every one of you watching this to have a good day, a good evening, a good week. And always, always in closing, take care.